PETA strikes again. So PETA released this article where they think that bearded dragons are not pets. So they released an article they say that bearded dragons are not pets. So I'm going to read you the article, what it actually says. So yeah, here's their article right here. In their natural Australia desert habitats, bearded dragons love to climb, bask in sun, cool off underground, and forage for veggies. By contrast, in Petrae, these reptiles are often crammed into bins, deprived of water, and denied veterinary care. Yeah, right. Veterinary care. Yeah, right. They're like denied veterinary care. Yeah, right. Treated as breeding machines and kill when they can no longer reproduce. Sometimes by being gassed in plastic bags. Yeah, sure. Being gassed by plastic bags. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. They're just like gas in plastic bags. Yeah, sure. We see that by people that try to catch these animals. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That's bullshit. The bearded dragon who do make it to pet stores alive are purchased by humans, often languished into small enclosures where they're extremely complex and expensive. Acclimate. Needs go admit. So this article is ridiculous. I mean, seriously. After reading this article that PETA posted, this is the most ridiculous article I've ever heard. PETA, you have no right to post this article. We all know you kill animals. We all know it. Because there are evidence out there that proving the fact that you do kill animals. You don't even take care of animals. We all know that. We don't even see a facility in your videos. We don't even see a facility in your photos or anything like that. You don't even have a facility. You really think you have the right to post this article? No, you don't. You really think you know everything about exotic animals? You don't. So how about you just leave it alone, PETA? Just leave it alone. You just let people do what they do and just leave it alone. This is none of your business, PETA. None of your fucking business. And I know I'm saying language and I know it's not smart to say language, but I'm just really angry when PETA posts shit like this, and I really just don't like it when they do this. It's thinking it's just not right for them to do it, because we all know they like to post stuff that makes no sense, and they thinking they're actually in the right mind of doing this. They're not. They're not in the right mind. They think they like to care for animals, but they don't. They don't care for animals. We all know that. We all know that these guys don't care for animals at all. We all know this company is a complete hypocritical mess. I mean, seriously, they're just hypocrites that are trying to trick us to thinking they care for animals. But they don't. They don't care for animals. They just like to get money from people. They just like to get money from people. That's what this company is known for. Yeah, that's what PETA is known for. And they really think they know how to care for animals. They don't. I've worked with animals for years and years. I know how bearded dragons are. I've seen her. I know what the care is like and stuff. Now, bearded dragons are not. Now, I've talked to people that care for bearded dragons for years and years, and there's a reason why they're put in small enclosures. Because when they're babies, they can get used to small enclosures. But when they are adults, you do need big enclosures. But you don't need a huge enclosure. You only need up to about like 3 to 4 feet. So that's not really a big enclosure. And not everybody I know not everybody actually keeps bearded dragons in cages. Some people like to keep bearded dragons bearded dragons roam freely, because bearded dragons are known to get a lot of exercise. They like to run around freely and stuff. They like to be on people's shoulders. They like to swim and everything. They're a very active lizard. Yeah, I would love to own me a bearded dragon someday. I'd love to own me one, but I don't really have one right now because it's been difficult owning reptiles since the pandemic and stuff. But anyway, I love to own me a Giant someday. I love the only one, and show you guys what it's like to only one and everything and stuff. Yeah. So according to this article that I've been reading, it's by far one of the most ridiculous articles. They're just trying to get people to know that these animals are not good pets and pets in general. First of all, I do think the word pet is kind of insulting because when it comes to my reptiles, I use them for education. I do think the word pet is a little insulting when it comes to using these animals for education, because I use most of my animals for education. I don't really keep them as pets. I actually keep them for education and also keep them at home too, because I do care for them and everything else. Now, I don't really use the term pet for my animals because I just think it's insulting. Now, I don't really care if people use the word pet for their for reptiles and stuff. I mean, if they want to call them pets, that's fine. That's their choice. But for me, I don't really call my animals pets at all. I just use them for education and educate people and get people to interact with them and stuff, and get people to know what they're actually like and everything and stuff. And the reason why they make this video is because PETA just doesn't know what they're actually saying. They don't really know what they're actually saying about this art. They don't really know what they're saying when it comes to this article like this. They really think they're right, but they're not. We all know you're not right, PETA. We all know that you kill animals, and we all know that you don't have facilities. So how about you just leave it? Like, just leave this alone. Just don't ever post articles like this. It just makes no sense for you to do this. It really doesn't. It just doesn't at all. And all this stuff you're posting is just not true. Like, there's never been reports of people gassing bearded dragons. There's, like, no reports of people being abusive to putting them in small cages. They think putting these guys in small cages is abusive. There's a reason why they use small enclosures for bearded dragons in the first place. When they're babies, they actually get used to small enclosures. But when they're adults, you do have to upgrade. And every pet owner knows that. Every bearded dragon owner knows that they have to upgrade every time when they own bearded dragons. They all know that. They have to learn the fact they have to be upgraded. You have to upgrade the cage every time when you're taking care of a bearded dragon. Even I know that, but I don't even own a bearded dragon and stuff. I have a 4-foot enclosure in the hallway for my monitor and stuff. And yes, and someday I do have to upgrade because he is getting big. He's starting to get pretty big. And yeah, he's starting to getting big. I need to upgrade soon. Yeah, but anyway, so PETA's just not in the right mind at all. Like, they're just not in the right mind. They think they always know everything, but they don't. We all know that. We all know HSUS is not in the right mind either. They post articles like this too. They post articles like this too, because they post an article similar like this, like saying like reptiles are not pets. I disagree with that a lot, because reptiles do become good pets. When you're interacting with reptiles, they actually do become good pets, and they actually do become really good companions to work with and everything. And I really hate it when these companies like HSUS, Big Cat Rescue, and PETA post articles like this where I try to think these animals are not good pets. And they post the most ridiculous articles I've ever seen, and they're just all not true. Like, they're just all not true at all. Like, they don't really post a lot of description that makes a lot of sense. Like, they really don't. Because I've seen how PETA is, and I've known how they could be at times. PETA is just by far one of the most hypocritical companies ever, and they're worse than HSUS. If you thought HSUS was bad, HSUS, I mean, I'll give credit to the fact that they have a facility, but I know their facility is not good, and it's not really a good facility in the slightest. It really isn't. I've seen photos, I've seen videos of their facility. It's just not the best facility ever. It's the most inhumane facility I've ever seen. And I'll disagree with a lot of things that HSUS has said about taking care of animals and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'll disagree with everything about them, because it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever read and stuff. And PETA, they're just more ridiculous. Like, they're just the most ridiculous company ever. They just don't really know what they're doing. They don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're writing. They just make up stuff. They just make up shit and just post it online, and then there you go. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah. The same thing with HSUS. The same thing with Big Cat Rescue. Big Cat Rescue is a very hypocritical company. They are very hypocritical indeed. And I've seen pictures of their facility as well. It's really inhumane. Like their facilities are really inhumane for big cats and stuff. They really are. So yeah. Now I don't really own big cats, but if I ever did, I'll definitely read the care and know what they're like, and also try to learn a lot about them if I ever own me a big cat and stuff. I don't really care for people to own a big cat. If they want to own a big cat, that's fine. That's their choice. That's their choice. Everybody has a choice of what animal they want to own. If they want to own if they want to own an animal of any kind, like a venomous reptile or a cobra or anything like that, that's their choice. People have choices. If they want to own that, that's fine. There should not be any laws whatsoever about owning animals. There should not be laws at all. I don't think it's right to post laws against animals, in my opinion, because I just don't think it's right. Because people need the right to care for these animals and help for them and everything. And this is why I don't think it's right to put out laws. But I will say this. I will say it's actually right to put out laws if you try to abuse an animal like that. If you try to abuse one and just sell it for your ego and try to make money off it, I can understand that. But if it's just for caring, and being responsible and educating people about that, there's no reason to make it illegal for that, because those are people that know how to take care of those animals, and those are people that know the way and know how they can be at times and stuff. So yeah, PETA doesn't know what they're actually doing. They have no right to post this article. They really think they know everything, but they don't. So PETA, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Like, really, leave it alone. Just don't post articles like this anymore. We all know you kill animals. We all know that this is not true. We all know this article's not true at all. We all know it. You're just doing this to get attention. And I've posted a rant about PETA before, and I can't believe I have to do this again. I mean, wow. Anyway, guys, I'm Hunter for Reptile Events, and just don't ever listen to PETA. They're just not right in the head. They're not. They are definitely not right in the head at all. Just don't listen to them. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.